Living in a village built entirely on stilts is one of the most fascinating examples of human adaptation, where people have learned to survive and thrive in places most of us would consider impossible. In different parts of the world, especially in Southeast Asia, Africa, and South America, entire villages stand above water on tall wooden or concrete poles known as stilts. These villages are not temporary shelters. They are permanent communities where generations have lived, worked, and raised families. The main reason behind this unique lifestyle is the constant presence of water, whether from rivers, lakes, wetlands, or seasonal floods. Instead of fighting nature, these communities chose to live with nature, turning water into a part of everyday life. One of the biggest advantages of a stilt village is protection from flooding. In many regions, water levels rise dramatically during the rainy season, destroying ground-level homes. By building houses several feet above the surface, villagers protect themselves from floods, dangerous animals, and even insects. The space below the houses is often used for fishing, storing boats, or letting water flow freely without damaging homes. This architectural style reflects deep traditional knowledge, passed down from ancestors who understood the environment better than modern planners. Daily life in a village built on stilts looks very different from city life. Wooden walkways, known as plank paths, connect houses instead of roads. Children learn to balance and walk confidently above water from a very young age. Boats replace cars, making boat transportation the main way to travel. Simple activities like going to school, visiting neighbors, or shopping at a floating market require careful movement and coordination. Despite these challenges, villagers develop strong community bonds, relying on one another for safety, trade, and social life. Economically, most stilt villages depend on fishing, aquatic farming, and small-scale trade. The surrounding water becomes a natural source of food and income. Many families raise fish in fish cages directly under their homes, creating a sustainable food system. Some villages also attract tourism, as travelers from around the world visit to witness this extraordinary way of life. Tourists are often amazed by the simple living and environmental balance these communities maintain, offering valuable lessons about sustainability. However, life on stilts is not without its difficulties. Climate change has increased the risk of extreme weather, stronger storms, and unpredictable water levels. Wooden stilts can rot over time, requiring constant maintenance. Access to healthcare, education, and clean drinking water can be limited, especially in remote areas. Yet, even with these challenges, residents show incredible resilience and adaptability, modifying building techniques and using stronger materials to survive changing conditions. Culturally, stilt villages are rich in customs, festivals, and shared traditions. Celebrations often revolve around water, honoring rivers and lakes as life-giving forces. Houses are designed not only for survival but also for cultural identity, with decorative carvings, colorful paint, and symbolic designs. Living above water shapes how people think, move, and interact with the world, creating a lifestyle deeply connected to nature. In today's rapidly urbanizing world, villages built entirely on stilts remind us that modern solutions are not always the best solutions. These communities prove that indigenous architecture and traditional wisdom can offer smarter ways to face environmental challenges. As rising sea levels threaten coastal cities globally, architects and planners are now studying stilt housing as a possible answer for the future. In the end, living in a village built entirely on stilts is more than just a survival strategy. It is a powerful example of human ingenuity, harmony with nature, and respect for the environment. These villages stand as living proof that when humans adapt instead of dominate, life can flourish even in the most challenging conditions.